Bevin Court is a Grade 2 star listed building in the old Metropolitan Borough of Finsbury, which is now part of Islington. It's a beautiful modernist design which was put together by Bertold Lubetkin. The Bevin Court project is a scheme to get the P.T. Yates mural restored, put a bust of Ernest Bevin back into its original position, create a website, a series of films and a community walk to explore all of the heritage aspects of Bevin Court. So the idea was to have 3 taster day sessions where a group of up to 15 students on each day could participate in learning aspects of creative interpretation about the geography, the history, the situation of Bevin Court as a building and as an idea.
We went out to Bevin Court and we all took pictures of like the windows and how each window represented each person, like the individuality. And then I took my own take on that by designing my own window with canvas and rope. And I also used a bit of Photoshop.
I created a vase out of clay. I collaged with maps. I did interpretations of the mural at Bevin Court, and I also did a sound recording. All of those are different type of art, and I think that was important for me to do within the 3 taster days, because we actually did have a taste of different types of art.
They had the opportunity to explore the site, talk to people who live there, really engage with the space.
It's amazing that our work is going to be in an exhibition, because it shows that it's not just going to waste, that other people are going to see it and they're going to be proud of what we have done.
Having an exhibition in the museum is a new experience for me, because I get to show off what I've done to other people, and also you get to see it from a different point of view. Instead of when you're doing it you think, oh, it might be rubbish, but when you see it presented in a different way, instead of just face down just looking straight at it, you think differently about it and you think, oh, it might be good and stuff.
Over the 3 days, the students created a wealth of artistic output, which we were really proud to have on display in Islington Museum for August 2015. The 2-week filmmaking course was really a chance for us to get 6 young people engaged and actively creative with Bevin Court and its heritage.
I really wanted to continue with the film project because I was interested with photography, and I thought that filming would kind of be similar, but now that I've done it, I found out that it's not, but I now found an interest in it, and I think that was what my aim was to do.
I thought it was something different because I've done animations before in college, and I thought a documentary would be more interesting because it's working with real people, real places.
Well, I wanted to get onto the project because I'm interested in media, so I thought this project really helped me in like understanding the works of filmmaking and how just to gain experience.
I really hope I get the chance to take part in the filming course so I can explore people's individuality more by film, so looking at close-ups and exploring different angles of Bevin Court to show a personal interpretation of what Bevin Court means to everyone else.
None of them were filmmakers or had studied filmmaking, and so they've really learned from the ground up what it takes to make a film, but also what it is that interests them about the topic. You could either do a film ourselves professionally, or we could give people the opportunity to learn skills of filmmaking whilst exploring and learning about Bevin Court, the area and the community who live there.
On the first day of the project, we visited Clerkenwell. Then that afternoon, we went and did a historical guided tour with Jiff. Our main focus was Bevin Court, but we also got to understand the story behind it within the community. We got to see how his architecture sort of changes within different type of buildings, but his theme with communities coming together was always the same.
When we were in the archive, we saw that you wouldn't just have like statues and old paintings, you would have like lists of everyone's names that have lived in houses, lists of primary schools, secondary schools, list of phone bills, stuff like that. I was really shocked about the amount of information that was in just one room. Like there was so many folders, so many files.
You only have to look at Bevin Court to think this isn't the normal run-of-the-mill typical council block that was erected in that post-war redevelopment of not just Islington and Finsbury, but the whole of London. The archives help to tell the story of our past and to preserve our collective memory and cultural identity. But it's important to see where we've been, where we've come from and where we're going as well. Also, I believe it gives a sense of identity, a sense of place as well.
They've gone to speak to Andrew Murray at Unite the Union to learn more about Bevin's history.
I didn't know that Ernest Bevin played a really vital role in Bevin Court. I didn't really know much about him, so it was really interesting.
Visiting the iMaker 3D printing studio to learn more about how we're recreating the bust of Bevin.
We got the chance to go to Avanti Architectures and we got to meet John Allen, who is Lubetkin's biographer.
I think visiting the architecture firm was really good for me because it's sort of like work experience, like you get to see what actually goes on in an architecture firm, and I think that's something that was really important to all of us.
The main staircase brings people together. It displays these socialist ideas and is magnificent to look at.
We also got the chance to interview Tom Organ, who is conserving the mural at Bevin Court.
The Islington Heritage team were approached by residents from Bevin Court asking us to help restore the Peter Yates mural in the foyer, which was in a state of disrepair.
Interviewing the residents was really cool because it added character to the building with the people inside it. It really enhanced my confidence in interviewing people and approaching people, which I feel is really good for the future. It added a lot to my film, which otherwise it wouldn't have, through the people's opinions, voices.
At first I was really quite new to video, so I didn't know how to use it. It was quite difficult, but now that I've got a hang of it and I know what to do and how to edit it, I can imagine myself using it in the future.
Really great that we got to learn how to use a new program because I feel really confident in it and I can use it at home to make my own videos in the future when I'm bored, whatever.
I definitely do a project like this again. It's given me so much valuable experience. I feel really proud that I've had this opportunity to do this.
At the end of the project, we had a screening of the films, which I think is really important to give the young filmmakers the opportunity to A, get feedback from the community who they've engaged with their filmmaking, but also to give them the opportunity to share with us their creative output.
I was very happy when loads of people came. It was surprising because I thought it would just be us and mostly the residents and our friends, but many other people came.
We're all very proud of the work which has been produced. We can't wait to see what they're going to produce in the future.